So today I'm doing part 2 of my garden tour, as I told you that I would. So here we are getting this on. So here we are along the fence. It's very early this morning and it's very nice and cool out, and I'm sure this should be good. So along the fence I have bromeliads planted as well. You know how much I love bromeliads. So I have my bromeliads planted, and then I have here a mulberry. I got a lot from this mulberry. It has been great. And in this little section here, I have the grass that I cut, and I just leave them in here to dry, and I use them as mulch, especially for my papaya trees and banana trees. There was another little banana coming up. I mulched it. Actually, what I used was one of those vent thing for the AC or for the gutter, and I just made a circle around it to give it a nice little look. I did the same thing over here for the vent, the cylindrical vent that they use for the gutter, and just give it a nice little thing to give it some kind of aesthetic type of look, if you can call it that word. Okay, so now this is the mango tree. This thing has been around for quite some time. It has been through a lot of weather condition, but it always bounced back. And I have a little, wow, another melon cantaloupe, I think it is, that's coming up. I don't know. Let's see what happens with this one. It has been battering all over, but it has come back. All right, and so we have another banana tree here. It's trying to make it. This one I just transplanted about a few weeks ago. Here's another one too. They're all coming and looking good. So let's see what happens. Again, we have more bromeliads against the fence, as I tell you. I really do love bromeliads. So we have these ones are really looking good. They're gorgeous, aren't they? So I might say so. And then we're going to have the mulberry over here. This mulberry is doing quite well. And then we have some beautiful plant over here. It's a kind of sunflower. I think it's a kind of a sunflower, tropical type sunflower. And remember the last tour that I did, I said the Mexican tulip was not in bloom. Now they are in bloom. Look at this gorgeous number here. Isn't it beautiful? Wow, I just love this. Yes, and against the fence we have some canna. I planted quite a few canna, and they're doing quite well too against the fence. Then we have some pigeon peas in pots, and they're taking off. We have a little sitting here over here, a little bench just in case I want to relax. But everything is doing quite well. So we just walk along the fence and give it a glimpse here, see what's going on. So let's take a little look. And this is the outside of the fence with all the bromeliads. In this garden over here. I call it garden because I partition them off and name them what I want. The Bermuda garden, whatever garden. But they're really little patches of land that I've designated certain things to. And so I'm going to take a walk. Oh, here I'm missing this one. Here's another banana here. Ooh, and there's a baby. I missed that one. There's a baby down here. Ooh. Ooh, it's so tiny. It's a tiny one that's coming up. Ooh, that's a tiny one. And then we have these other ones. They are in clump of, so a baby, and then we have two more. That's clumped together. Aren't these just gorgeous? Wow. I can't wait for some harvest of banana. And then we have here, this is a little coconut tree. This one I've had for some time, months, but you know, we've had some weather condition that's not been favorable to the coconut tree. So it's been battering. So we have another pigeon peas. Now, pigeon peas usually blossom around November, and they usually try to give you peas by December. So we'll see what happens. And this is a whole pot of vinca, one of my little favorites. These are so easy to grow. They're really like some type of a weed, like some people say it is a weed, but they give you that beautiful pinkish color. So I showed you the Bermuda garden the last time, but I'm going to give you a tour of it. So these are the Bermudas here. Really, really gorgeous plants. They do very well here. Another mulberry within this garden, and another little mango tree that's coming up also. Then a sugar cane within here. I'm just trying to put stuff in here that will grow. But mainly, this little patch of land is for bromeliads. This is gorgeous. And I've got quite a few of these. So let's just look at these bromeliads right here. And remember this one that I talked about, this beautiful plant here? Okay, this is another Bermuda that is so huge. It is just so big. And it gives off this long-lasting bloom. This bloom has been around for almost, I would say, 1 month, and it is still going. Normally what I do is I just take it off, just cut it and take it into the house and let it dry. The dried flower is really, really good looking when it's dried up. But I'm not going to do that this time. I just wanted to just enjoy it when I come out. There's another huge one over here. And so let's keep on moving. I'm looking at there's another type of brown here. This one over here. It's like a speckled. Usually grows into a huge plant. Speckled Bermuda. So that's this one here. Look, this fence. And this is a mulberry. This mulberry here, I had to net it because I thought I saw some berries. Usually the berries are about finished blooming. The trees might be finished blooming around this time for some people. But I did see some berries and I netted it, but I'm not seeing anything. The birds probably got into the net, got into the tree. And oh, here's one. It is a little berry coming up. Let's see if I can catch it in the camera. No, doesn't look like it can. I'm looking to see if I can. No, it's too tiny. Very unusual to see the berries at this time. Okay, there we go. There's one. Oh, there's several. Oh, there's several of them. Let's see what we got here. I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to get in there to see what we. Oh, there it is. There's the berries. There's the berries. Yeah, let's focus here. There's the berries. Ah, yes. So I'm gonna keep the netting on. I'm gonna keep the netting on because the birds will beat me to it. And then you'll have another bromeliad right here. And I'm gonna kind of like finish up this tour because I have a lot of stuff to do right now.